This is Harry Judd for Boxing Social in partnership with Empire Fight Store, New Astley here in Greater Manchester. I'm joined by Gamal Yafai. You saw me in the ring there, body sparring Jack Catterall. I'm pleased to say I don't think anyone filmed it, but I think I did all right, Gamal. What sort of advice would you, in terms of technique, pace, aggression? I've got it all, haven't I?
You left after the fans. I've got it on video on my phone, so I'll upload it later and I'll show them.
Have you actually got footage of it?
Yeah, your bum was twitching that morning.
No, to be honest though, it ended only because he pushed me. I mean, to be honest, I think further we got on in the round, the confidence grew. I think
Your balance was going a bit though as well, innit? The balance was going, so yeah.
I was a bit flat-footed, yeah. But look, great to see you back, mate. Happy New Year. Packed out gym today. Everyone seems to have fight dates already. So it's good to see the gym sort of pushing on in 2023 already.
Yeah, it's the gym's everyone's happy. Like you say, they got a fight date, so you're extra happy then when you got a fight date. So hopefully, God willing, it's a good year for the whole team.
Because you moved down here last year, didn't you? That's when you moved down to this gym to train.
Yeah. So I moved down here back in September time just to see how. I come down for about 3 weeks just to see how it was, and yeah, just felt like it was a good place for me to start training. So I stay in a week and go home on the weekends.
It's a buzzing gym, doesn't it? It's not only good in terms. I mean, Nigel, I can probably hear him outside doing something or another. So there's always something going on here. Before we start as well about yourself, Rocky Fielding announced his retirement last week, and I spent a lot of time here, just spoken to Sean about it as well. Just a word on that as well, because the real Rocky story, isn't it? I mean, it's an inspiration to perhaps yourself and others coming through.
Yeah, I've seen Rocky over the years, but never really spoke much to him. But got to see him a few times here. Through he was here for 6 to 8 weeks, and seen him for 5 of them weeks because I was off at that time. So, but he's lovely lad, a good fighter. I just think he's coming to the end. So, and it was the right time for him to call it a day. And but he's been world champion. He's reached the top. He's no doubt he's made his money and get out and enjoy family time.
Your fight date, you're on the undercard of the Lee Wood fight in Nottingham against Diego Alberto Ruiz. Again, it's first of all good to have a fight date already locked in, and what an event to be on. It's a great headliner.
Yeah, it's a great, proper dingers that is. It's like you say, it's good to be back and on a good card as well. Not too far from Birmingham, so even better. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to be back now. Get a bit of momentum. I've been out for too long and stop and start, and I just need to crack on now and really, get my teeth into things and take over the division.
Yeah, because that was my question really for this year. Most of anything, it would be activity. Last year, you had a few fights, but in terms of activity, in terms of your age, you want to be want to be out a lot more than that. So perhaps that's the motive and motivation this year.
Yeah, 100%. I was. Like I've had one fight in 21 months, so it's a long time. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanna. That's 2 fights in 21 months. So it's not. It's not a lot really for someone like myself. So now I'm hoping I can crack on with my career and get some. Like you said, momentum is key for any fighter. No matter how good you are, if you're out the ring for 8 months to a year, then it's not good for you. You're not going to be the best self, and that's been with me.
What do you know about Diego? I mean, I know he fought Jack Bateson, that's recognisable fighter that we know. But what do you understand about Diego?
So I watched him ages ago fight McGregor. So I seen him fight McGregor, and I thought he was a little handful. But to be fair, I thought McGregor won the fight, but it was a decent scrap. I thought he's not bad, but then he's gone from fighting McGregor to I think he got beat by Bateson, didn't he? And he pretty comfortably. I haven't watched a fight, but I know in the scorecards he got beat pretty comfortably. So it's a weird one. I think he had I'm guessing he had well, as I remember, he had a close fight with McGregor, but even McGregor, should have won, and McGregor's, in my eyes, he's probably one of the best in the division. So, and he's got a draw with him. So it's a bit weird boxing. You know, it goes like fighters drawing or losing to these fighters, and then someone who they're better than are beating them. So it's a bit weird, but I don't take that too much. Like you said, I just think about myself and what I can do, and hoping I know I can exploit his attributes, and I can beat him.
Successful after this one, would it be to fight for European, or would you go for world level? What would your plan be?
I'd like to fight at European level, because you can't just go into world level and just I need a few more fights. Like you say, I need to get momentum. I need to stay active, and But I'm 31. I don't really want to be stepping down, and I want to crack on now. But I want the right fights.
It's Wednesday the 18th of January. We have got an announcement that the rematch, Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor, will be on March 4th in Glasgow. By the time this one goes out, we've probably had other pieces of content about this fight, but it's good to see your stablemate finally have a fight date, Jack. It's been a long time for you, a long time for the gym, a long time for Jack. So it's finally here to be announced very soon.
Yeah, but it's a bit different with Jack because Jack was waiting on that fight. So and like you say, he's waiting on Josh Taylor and Top Rank and all that. So there's nothing he could have done. He had to sit and wait. But with me, I don't have to sit and wait. That I was on to Matchroom, finally sorted it. But it's like if you can't stay active, there's no point you training consistently. I know fighters like to train or whatever, but you just blow yourself out. And I had to have a couple of weeks off, and I get all. It's when I'm sitting at home not doing nothing, I get all mad at it. So it's so I have to kind of do something, but not overdo it. And I had a couple of weeks off, and yeah, I've been back in now for about 5 weeks now. So.
You're highly ranked in the British rankings. I believe you're third in the British rankings. I mean, number one is Liam Davis. Again, possibly a bit soon, but is that a fight later down the line that you'd like to go for?
It's not possibly soon. I'd 100%. I'd fight him next. Yeah. I'm not. I don't fear them kind of fighters at all. Like I know I'm better than them. I just need to prove it. Like you say, he's done well. He's won the European now, so he's going to fight Cunningham as well in his next fight. So it's interesting. But like you say, I should be beating them kind of guys, but only time will tell.
And also a word on Chantelle. She's not here today. Hopefully, she's got a WBO mandatory, which has been spoken about. But I think the fight that she wants, and I think the rest of the public wants, is the Katie Taylor fight. What do you make of that?
Yeah, great fight. Both just great, great fighters. But like you say, be interesting fight. I think if anyone deserves a shot, I think someone like Chantelle Cameron. If you could think of someone in Britain who you'd like Katie Taylor to fight, I think she'd be top of the list. So yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be an interesting fight. They're both game, and they're both very good fighters.
Gamal, thanks for staying behind, first of all. Everyone seems to have already run off, so thanks for letting me...
Too much time on my hands, mate.
Don't say that. Just say you stayed for me. Don't give me a backhanded compliment.
I'm bored. Like when I'm training, I'm on my own. I got a lot of time on my hands, so I train again at 3-4 o'clock. But yeah, you've got a lot of time on your hands, so it's... I need to, like you say, I need to think of something to do.